We're joined with Josh Wright after Chippenham Town 1, Epsom United 4. Josh, just your overall thoughts on that performance this afternoon?
Well, look, that sounds good, doesn't it, when you say it like that? But any win, Katie, you know my thoughts, and in general, delighted. I think it's been a long time coming, a scoreline like that. I need to get it off my chest. I'm really frustrated with the goal at the end, because I think everyone knows our defensive record, and goals against column has been superb, and we've wanted to add them at the other end, and it would have been a perfect day. A 4-0 would have been a perfect day, and just the manner that we conceded, and there's a foul with us down here just before it, but I'm annoyed. But listen, that's that done. If we can score 4 every week, then we wouldn't be too concerned about the goals against, I don't think, in general. But look, a 4-1 win away from home at any place, anywhere, is a really good result. And I want to say that people need to know, or need to realise that today was a much tougher game than it looks on paper. Much tougher game, believe me. They were, I think, 4 unbeaten. They've had a resurgence. They're a decent side, and they've got a decent way of playing. And we came here on Tuesday night, on a cold Tuesday night, me and Kers. We drove across after training. And we do that for every opportunity that we get to watch teams. But we knew that this would be a tough game, and you have to do your due diligence, and you have to study. And we had a game plan. And if you don't get it right against a side like Chippenham, you can get undone, and you can see the results they've got in recent weeks. But to a man, my players, and it isn't me, it isn't my staff, it's my players that have carried it out from all the work we've done on the training ground this week and all the info that we've given them. They were superb today and very worthy winners, and I'm a happy man with that result.
The first 2 goals came in quick succession towards the end of the first half, and then in the second half, that third goal came more or less straight away in the opening 5 minutes. How important was it for your side to build on from those 2 quick goals towards the end of the first half, and then build on into that second half?
That's the real pleasing thing, if you like. It's all pleasing, but that's the real pleasing thing, is the timing of and the manners of the goals. Because I only said about 5-10 minutes before to Kers, they're going to be difficult to break down here today, and we could see it. And they've got a way. They have a way of doing it. And to score when we scored was great timing, and goals change games. Goals change games, doesn't matter who, where and what. Goals change games at every level. And the timing of our first goal was fantastic, and I was delighted, thinking we're going to go in at half-time, most likely with a 1-0 lead, but to back it up with a second, that's the killer instinct and the ruthless side of things that I've been looking for, and we're slowly but surely getting, like I've just told the boys in the huddle there. But then at half-time, a big part of my team talk, without going into all the other details that I was talking about, a big part of it was 2-0 is a dangerous scoreline. 2-0 is always a very dangerous scoreline, and if we don't get the next goal, and they do get the next goal, all of a sudden the game flips on its head, and it becomes a very nervy, dangerous game. So I said we need to continue what we're doing. We needed to adjust 1 or 2 things and not invite pressure, and do what we needed to do to obviously win the game. And if we had to play no risk football, that's what we have to do. But I said, if we get the next goal, and when we get the next goal, that will kill the game, and that's what it did. The third killed it, and it was such a great timing, and it was smart football because we didn't invite pressure. Passes picked Dom out. Dom brings it down fantastically. And I have to say, what a finish. I wasn't sure that I wanted him to shoot in that position, but the form that he's in, the confidence that he's in, and that's a hell of a finish to kill the game off at 3-0 there.
And now that's 3 away wins on the bounce, where you've picked up the 3 points. It looks as though that home form that we were talking about earlier on in the season is now getting carried over into the away matches. Yeah,
look, we knew we had to balance our home form to our away form, and we know we're one of the top sides at home, and we've been very good on the whole. And just recently, over the last couple of months, if you like, we've really steadied it. But we've had some big away wins now. We've had some big away wins, and you've just told me that's 3 on the bounce away from home. And again, at any level, and no matter who you are, that's a fantastic achievement. But we can't rest there. We can't just rest with 3 away wins on the bounce. We need to back it up now. We've got a cup game on Tuesday night, and then we go at home again next Saturday. But the games come thick and fast, Saturday, Tuesday, all the way through. And I need my whole squad. I need everyone. I need everyone to keep sticking together. Everyone keep pushing each other in the right direction and being a team, because that's what they are. They're a fantastic group. And just all of a sudden, we know we've found some good form, and the timing's been good with a lot of things. And if we can keep backing these results up, home and away, hopefully that should leave us in a good position. Today's match was the first league match, since Dover away on just before New Year. How difficult has it been to manage the squad with that long break in the league? Because obviously we had Forest Green last Saturday, but obviously keeping that league form going as well. It's been frustrating, Katie. I can't lie. Of course, we had the cup game in there, but that's what happens a little bit with being successful in cups, because you obviously get a backlog of games. But then to have the games called off was the real frustrating thing. But we weren't the only ones. We weren't the only ones that were having games called off. But when we've got that momentum, I said to someone, Thursday, I think it was. I was local to home, and I said the frustrating thing for me is we haven't had a league game for a long time, and you start to look at this game with the rain coming down, and you're worried you go again, because when you've got that momentum, you want to just keep going. You want to play again as soon as you can. You want to just keep rolling them out and chalking them off. So to have that break, but that's a credit again to the boys to stay focused, stay right-minded, if you like, stay disciplined, and stay prepared, if you like, for when the next league game comes. So that's a credit to them. We've worked very hard on the training ground, and we've been ready, we've been prepared, and as I say, it's been a great week on the training ground, backed up with a fantastic result, and now we go again on Tuesday night, leading into another league game next Saturday, and the boys will be fully prepared.
And finally, Josh, just to mention on the supporters this afternoon, it was a 280 plus mile round trip.
Well, I always want to don't want to interrupt you, Katie. I always try to leave it to my last words, because it's all about them. It's all about the fans. We bumped into them earlier on at the services when we had a little break, and it makes my day when I see them smiling and I see them singing and I see them cheering. Like when I go over to them at the end, there's nothing better than making fans happy, and especially the fans of this football club, because they are everything. They're the heartbeat of the football club. They're what makes this football club, and without them we wouldn't have the football club. So to give them another away win when it's been a frustrating time for them, when they all arrived at Bath, those that went and they got called off, it's been a difficult time in terms of waiting for that game. They had a great night at Dover, and now we've backed up again, and they deserve that, and long may that continue, that we can keep giving them that, because I think we can feel there's a good feel about the place now, and everyone together, right the way from the top, right the way through, we all need to stick together as Ebbsfleet United, and that's exactly what we'll do.
Well, thank you for talking to us, Josh, and we'll see you Tuesday.
Thank you.